about to step into one right. We about to do this for all the kids, the mothers, the fathers, the brothers, the sisters.
Hi you guys. So I was scrolling on YouTube last night and I noticed that a lot of people post videos about their weight loss journey. And I figured, hey, I've been on my weight loss journey since about March this year. I had my son in October 2012 and nobody told me that I wasn't supposed to keep eating the way that I ate while I was pregnant. Sounds like common sense, but I didn't know. So I noticed that pants that I wore home from the hospital, I could not fit, 3 months later? So I said, hey, it'll be cheaper to lose weight than buying a whole new wardrobe. So got up on my gangster and the struggle is real. So I was convinced that I was about, 200 pounds by the time when I first started my journey. So I downloaded a Lose It app. Lose It is pretty good. Just log your food, log your exercise. You can meet people, go into groups and do challenges, weight loss challenges. It's pretty good. It got me going. And I also downloaded my daily yoga app. Daily yoga app, I've always pretty much been into yoga. And it's a free app on Google Play. I don't know anything about iPhones. I don't mess with iPhones. So don't ask me nothing about an iPhone. I know on an Android, Team Android, that the yoga app is free. You download the plugin, or you download the all-in-one, and then you download all the plugins. Now, most of the plugins you have to pay for. It'll say it's free to download, but you still have to pay for them. You have to have a subscription in order to use them. I just download all the free ones. So when you go start training, you have all of these different sessions that you can do. Mind you, anything that says pro is something that you have to pay for. It may be in the app, but I don't use them because you have to pay for them. You can also, oh my bad, started a program by accident. But you have programs also that you can do, which, like I said, once again, most of these you have to pay for. I did the 12-day beginner tour. That one is free. And the yoga during menstruation is free, which sounds like, oh, it's so easy going, which a lot of it is. Breathing meditation works out well for people who do have PMS. But you have to be really, really focused and open to it in order for it to work properly for you. But as you get into it, there's stuff, mind you, I've been doing yoga for a long time. I first started yoga in 2009 maybe, which I did it intermittently, but I've been doing it for a while. It's some stuff in this yoga for menstruation that is for real, for real. I'm glad that by the time I end this, I'm not on my period no more. But I digress. So that's the daily yoga app. One thing I did do out of impatience was I did invest in some NV Clinical. But I got the caffeine free with raspberry ketones and lost. I had maybe 2.5 to 3 weeks maybe of supply because it was already expensive enough. I wasn't going to pay for anything else, especially something that I didn't really know a whole lot about. I know it's stupid, but bear with me. It actually worked out. I didn't have no adverse side effects as opposed to what I had when I had Hydroxycut Max. I had horrible, horrible side effects, and I only took it for 2-3 days. Horrible side effects. First day wasn't so bad, but the second and third day I couldn't do it no more. But with NV Clinical, I actually lost probably 5 to 10 pounds. I'm estimating that because at the time I didn't have a scale, but it did actually work. So by the time I got done with NV Clinical, I looked like this. Now, after that, I started going on, Hulu. Yeah, I started going on Hulu and just putting in like workout videos, whatever. I got back all these Gaian workouts. Started doing a 20 minutes quick fix cardio kick. Not really sure if all what it does because of the fact that yes, I was sore. It does work your muscles, but I'm not sure about fat burning or any of that because I didn't really. I don't know. I always feel like it doesn't do what it should do, even though it probably does. I'm just not paying attention. But the next thing that I got because I was bored, flipping new stations, and I seen on my little guide, get slim in 6 weeks. Huh? Let me try this out. Cool. Because I don't want to spend 2, 3 years trying to get off 30, 40 pounds. I don't want to do it. I'm too impatient for that. So, I invested in Slim in 6. Miss Debbie Sievers is like 52 or 3 by now. In this picture, she's probably about 50. Yes. Couldn't believe it myself. But his Slim in 6 is awesome. You got 3 DVDs. Start it up, ramp it up, burn it up. They each get longer, but they're no longer than like an hour and some change, like an hour and 5 minutes, something like that is the longest one. The first one started up 30 minutes. It seems like when you look at it, you're just watching it, like, hey, yeah, I could do that. May not do a whole lot. It's not P90X or Insanity. Of course not. But it's not a wimpy workout. For real, I had to take breaks in 30 minutes. I had to take several breaks. It is no joke. Like, you lose your breath. It really works a lot of different muscles. She has on each video, she has an extra Slim in 6 pack, just core workout. She has Cardio Core Express. Core workout, pretty much. It's a standing core workout, but a core workout nonetheless. She has Slim and Limber, which is yoga. It's 15 minutes yoga. You get to, you start it up, for the first like 2 weeks. It's really just, 5 days a week. You do it for the first 2 weeks, then you move on to ramp it up. She says in the commercial, move on when you're ready. The whole point is to do the program every time allotted to see how much it is. And when you go to ramp it up, even more is like, oh, really? Lady's crazy. Then start it up. You want to be done. You just like, I'm through with her. But as you go on, it's like, but this is working. Because you'll notice how your pounds are starting to drop off. It provides you with resistance bands that you need for the workout. It's for your strength workout. I have lost inches off my arms, off my legs. Her and these squats and these lunges. I hate lunges more than I hate squats. I have really weak knees. But you do notice how your strength and everything and your endurance, how it changes. You take less breaks. And it's great. Like, you hate it, but you love it at the same time. I keep doing it because I know it works, even though I hate working out. She also provides you with here, with a calendar. That you log all your workouts on every day. And she gives you the step-by-step nutrition guide. And this actually gives you really good insight on what's good to eat for your weight, how many calories you should eat, when you should eat. It gives you samples, meals, the type of things you need. Measure all the inches that you lose. And also simple steps to success. I really to be honest, didn't pay any attention to that. It's too much reading. Um, oh, it's in the kitchen. But she also gives you the 6-Day Express. The 6-Day Express is meal plans for 6 days. It tells you when you eat. It tells you what you can eat. It works because the first time that I did it, which I had started for a second time, but I didn't finish it. But the first time when I actually did the 6-Day Express for the 6 days, I lost almost 5 pounds. And that was me actually tweaking it a little bit, which you really shouldn't tweak it, but that was only just so that I could eat what I had in my refrigerator as opposed to going out and getting more stuff and whatever. And I didn't feel like buying Shakeology. I don't like milkshakes. It's pretty much what it is. It's just shake, and I don't like shakes. So I didn't buy Shakeology. Plus, it's uber expensive, but I heard it works. That's all good and dandy for people who can afford it. I can't. But yeah, 76. Pretty friggin' awesome. Even though it makes you want to kill yourself after you do it. But I strongly recommend this because at the end of it, I had lost a good, 21 pounds, I think it was. I'm good with it. So, this 76, I still do it, just every now and again. I still do my yoga. I have been doing the 30-day yoga challenge. From doyouyoga.com. Doyouyoga.com. I'm doing a 30-day yoga challenge. If I thought Debbie Seavers was crazy, this girl is even crazier. Because she makes it seem like this is for beginners. But, yeah, there's some stuff in there that's like, okay, I don't have a strength. She loves her her downward dog. I can only do downward dog for so long. My arms get weak. Okay? No. I can't do all that downward dog. It's too much. My son does downward dog. He's 1 year old, but he's 1 year old. He just has all kinds of whatever energy. He has a Superman strength, super baby strength. I don't know where he gets it from. Probably from his daddy, but that's a whole nother story. But, summing up, by the end of the 6 weeks from doing some of this, I look like this. And so I was glad with that. I'm fine with looking like that because, well, maybe I'm not because it's not my goal. My goal is to be 145. I've been plateauing for about a month now, if not longer, between 157 and 159. I don't know why. Can't get down lower unless I go on a fast, but, I go on fast for spiritual reasons, and I can't think about, I'm going to lose weight. I can't think about that. It's a whole nother issue, whole nother reason why I'm going on fast. But, so far, that is my weight loss journey. Every now and again, I do go on Pinterest very, very often. I go on Pinterest, try to go on there once a day, which I started doing it for wedding things, and then I started looking at the food and drink just because I'm trying to get new recipes and stuff. But then I started doing the health and fitness category, which that taught me a whole lot about the type of things I can do to actually burn fat. Because a lot of people think that, if I do 1,000,001 crunches, that I'm just going to lose weight. You have to burn fat, and crunches don't burn fat the way that you think it burns fat. Even though pretty much everything you do, as long as you're moving, burns calories, it doesn't necessarily burn fat. So that's what I'm working on, is trying to burn fat. What they do say is that if you start your morning off with a cup of warm water and lemon, that it kickstarts your metabolism. Eating 5 times a day, 3 meals, and 3 small meals and 2 snacks, at least 2 to 3 hours apart, does work. That's pretty much what it is on the 6-Day Express. I drink tea at least twice a day. I always drink tea in the morning, and then I drink sleepy time tea at night to relax myself. It doesn't make you go to sleep. It just relaxes you so that, you know, your body is unwound and your mind is just kind of chilling, as opposed to the way I always think every day when it's just going and going and going and going and going. It's too much work. So tea is really good for detoxing. Tea is really good for uh, just your body in general. It's got a lot of antioxidants in it. Green tea. There is a tea that I found at Walmart that's called Yogi. I got the detox, which is good for kidney and liver function. I have the Blueberry Slim Life, enough said, supports the diet program. And I have Perfect Energy, and it really does give you energy. Mind you, I have to wake up early in the morning because I have a baby that doesn't like to sleep past 8 and 2 dogs who don't like to sleep past 7. So, yes. And they're all babies. My oldest is my actual child who is a year. My dogs are under a year. So, that's what it is. So, I'm always tired, sleepy, whatever. But, yeah, swimming 6, yoga for toning, them Gaiam workouts, Gaiam, they do, I guess they do something, I just don't pay enough attention to them. I have been working out with my church group. We do actually work out at church. We have a workout program, and we just do random stuff. We even did Richard Simmons one day. We did, and it was no joke because we think it's funny. Even though you can't stop laughing, at least I couldn't stop laughing. It's still so much. It's like, really, Richard, really? But we have been also doing Zumba. Yeah, I've heard some things about Zumba. Kind of like Zumba. They don't really care for Zumba. I don't know. To each his own. But that is my weight loss journey as far as right now, December 18th, 2013. Hopefully, I'll be back on go by the beginning of the new year. Hopefully, I only had like 10 pounds to lose. I've been yo-yoing with the same 10 to 15 pounds. It's getting on my nerves. But hopefully, I will be where I want to be in the new year. And I really don't see why not. I just gotta kickstart my body again. Also, something that I did learn was when you work out, if you work out at least 4 or 5 times a week, all you really need is 20 to 30 minutes cardio and strength training. Combining cardio and strength training is what helped me to lose 30 to 40 pounds. I really don't know because it's been on time to check it, but 30 to 40 pounds, that's what allowed me to do that from March through really November, October, November. So that and cutting out fast food. I don't eat fast food anymore. I rarely eat junk. Twizzlers, me and them Twizzlers, Field Twists are like crack to me. But I try to eat them less often. But I don't eat fast food anymore. Like, I go out to eat to a restaurant, which I try to choose healthier choices, but I don't eat fast food anymore. Fast food will be the death of me. I don't even want my son eating fast food. Like, for real. And now, it's like if I do eat it, it don't taste right. And that's like, okay, I don't even want this anymore. So, those are just some tips and some tricks that I've learned along the way. Of course, everybody's body is different. Don't expect what worked for me to work for you. That's just what worked for me. And right now, I think my body's tired of it, which is why I'm plateaued. But it's okay. Even still, take your journey as your journey is going to take time. You can expect pounds to just start melting away. And if they do start off melting away, you're going to plateau at some point. So don't get discouraged. It's real easy to get discouraged. You don't want to hear all that, oh, it's okay, it takes time. You don't want to hear all that when you get discouraged. But be strong, keep it going, get into habits, because you can't just, the minute that you try to do a crash diet as soon as you get off of it, the very first thing that you eat is gonna make you gain like 5 pounds just in one meal. It's crazy. And do not weigh yourself at night. Don't ever weigh yourself at night. Don't weigh yourself in the middle of the day because you have all of what you ate and drank sitting in your stomach, and that's gonna make you weigh more. So weigh yourself at the very beginning of the day when you get up after your morning pee. It's like taking a pregnancy test. After your morning pee is the best. But don't weigh yourself in the middle of the day or at night. Always do it first thing in the morning after you pee because you want to have all of that. All the calories that you burn while you slept. Yes, you do burn calories while you sleep. That's why a lot of people get hot. You know, you go to sleep, you take a nap, and you wake up and you're hot. That's why you're burning calories because your body is still working even though you're not moving. But it's the best time to weigh yourself. Green tea, awesome for fat burning. Water, you're supposed to drink your weight in water. I slip up on that. But when you drink your water, it's good to infuse it. So one of the fat burning infusions of water that I have learned about is lemon, which is supposed to be lemon slices. Lemon juice isn't really the best, but lemon slices, mint, and cucumber. Infuse that in your water, and that is supposed to help flush your system, and it's supposed to help burn fat. And also, this little detox drink that I learned about on Pinterest is you just have 8-ounce cup of water, regular 8-ounce cup of water, cinnamon, like one or two tablespoons. It's 1 tablespoon of cinnamon or 2 tablespoons of honey. That will detox you. I promise you. If you have any water weight, you will pee it out. I promise you. Because the first time I drank it, you're supposed to drink it once in the morning before breakfast, and then once at night before bed. After I drank it at night, my first day of drinking it, when I drank it at night, I promise you I was peeing every 15 minutes. On this, I'm telling you, on time, every 15 minutes I was peeing. I was like, really, I just got up and peed and now I have to go again. Yeah, it'll really make you flush out your water weight, and I noticed my stomach getting smaller as I peed. So it works, I promise you. But those are some of my tips and tricks, quote unquote, for just from my weight loss journey. Remember, everybody's body is different. Your body may respond better or worse than mine will. You have to find and do what works for you, because what works for you may not work for somebody else. Everybody's body is different. I can't say it enough. So remember, Slim and Six, do not sleep on it. They've been doing these promotions, stuff that I didn't even get when I bought it, where they've been adding these extra workouts. They include these extra workouts in them. Which one that I didn't mention on here was Spin 5 Guaranteed. That's all leg work. If you're about legs, that's your thing that you need to do. For me, I don't like leg days. That's just me. I hate leg workouts. I hate it. But yeah, they put a lot of extra workouts in with the DVDs. So if you get them at the right time, you could get these extra workouts. But I think all of them really include some kind of extra workout. But they've been putting more on there in different ones. It just depends. They also have the Slim series, which I don't have. But I don't know. Maybe I'll get them one day. And also one last thing that I want to mention, I did the 30-day squat challenge. People might have seen on Facebook or Pinterest, whatever. 30-day squat challenge. Do your 10 squats, take a 10-second break, and get back into it. Just do them in 10 rep intervals. I know my friend just told me that's what you're supposed to do. Look, I don't know all that. But I do know that's what I did to help me keep my breath so that my legs weren't shaky all the time. You know, I shook my legs out, make sure I stretch them out, do really good stretches before and after your workout so you don't pull anything. If it hurts, stop. If it hurts, stop. If you can't breathe, if you have to gasp for air, it's okay to pause the video and stop and take a break and drink some water. It's okay to do that. That way you're not missing reps. You're not missing time on the video. If you let the video play while you're taking a break, then okay, you're missing reps. But if you pause it, take your break, get your water, get your breath back, and you play it again and start back up, you're not missing any reps. You're doing exactly what you need to be doing. Listen to your body. It will tell you everything. If you're sore the next day, it's okay to do a yoga sequence to stretch your body out. Do a yoga sequence after you work out. Sometimes yoga will make you hurt afterwards. If it hurts during, you need to pull back because you're not supposed to hurt. If it hurts after, where you're just sore, because I know I did some hip openers and the inside of my thighs were killing me every time I tried to bend over, do anything with my legs. It hurt, like it hurt me to walk. But it was just because I did too much. Like, you're not supposed to do too much. Don't pull it too much because then you're gonna hurt yourself. But the 30-day squat challenge, I did actually do it. I didn't think that I would, but I did. And I'm happy I did it because I did lose weight in inches in my thighs. And didn't make my butt bigger. That's just something. I just don't have a lot of fat in my butt. I wish I did, but I don't. Just take all my stomach fat and put it in my butt and I'll be good. But that's not how life works. But it's okay to do 30-day squat challenge because if I did it, I know anybody can. But that is my weight loss journey as of December 18th, 2013. And I hope it was helpful. Please like, comment, subscribe, do what you want to do as long as it's not negative. We must uplift each other because that is what God wants us to do. I used to always say, the people that try to tear us under shall fall first. Those who try to tear us under shall fall first. That's what I used to always say. And those who try to pull us under shall fall first. It was a misuse of the word asunder, but it sounded right. So, those who try to pull us under shall fall first. And I still mean it because it still sounds pretty good. So, that is my weight loss journey. Maybe I'll post some things on my hair journey if I can ever figure it out. Today was a wash day, which is just, in my little post and watch journey, but, it's what it is. That's my weight loss journey. I hope I'm helpful. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and do what you want to do. I'll put up my before and after again after the video, just so you can get like a side-by-side look to see how different it is. I think I've lost a little bit more since my after, but even still, very, very useful. Also, do not be afraid to buy, yes, I said buy, my poetry book. Yes, of course I had to plug that. My poetry book, Damage the Poems. You can go to Carolyn Marie bookstore.bigcartel.com, and by that I guess I'll put the link in the description just so you'll have that. And I guess I'll be out of here. Maybe I'll make another singing video sometime soon. I don't know. I have to wait for my dude over here to not be home because he likes to interrupt me. He interrupted me 3 times while I was trying to do this one, so it's what it is. But I will say peace to you, deuces. Like, comment, subscribe to Damage the Poems because you won't regret it. Bye, y'all.
Everything